Hello, welcome, man. Once again, I'm your host, Tavares Wilson of LastWord Productions, man. Appreciate y'all tuning into a show once again. Another Wednesday night. We here in the building. Should be having some people join us here shortly. So, without further ado, as you all know, I always get the last word, and the show must go on. But before we do that, let me go ahead and send a link to my fellow compadres real quick. What's good, Mike? How you feeling, bro?
What's good, my boy? I'm solid, bro. Solid, man. I can't complain.
For sure, for sure. Hey man, I just was about to get right into the MVP talks. As we all know, Victor Wembanyama had a lot to say these last couple of days about the MVP race, saying that basketball is a 50% defensive. Excuse me. So, he feels as if he's the best defensive player in the league, and as well as him being one of the better offensive players in the league, because he also stated that playing good offense is more than just scoring the basketball. And he feels he does that at a high level on every facet of the game. Right now, the current favorite top two candidates we do have is SGA and Luca. Many fingers point at SGA winning the award again. But I just want to ask you this, Mike. What are your thoughts on Victor Wembanyama's argument in case he's trying to build for himself for the MVP?
He's right. Uh, I know the league has shifted. So most major sports, with the two big ones, basketball and football, have shifted more to an offensively dominant style, and that's kind of what people want to see. Fans want to see points. They want to see highlights, dunks, crossovers, step backs, all that kind of shit, which is great. But half the game is played on the other end of the floor. You got to get stops, right? You can score 150 points and lose if you can't stop nobody. So I agree with him, and I think that I like that he's that young making those type of statements. He's like, this is what his third year,
Yeah, this is year three.
and for him to be making those type of statements and standing on that and performing, he's not just talking out his ass. He's showing you and demonstrating on the court. So everything he's saying is backed up by fact. He is playing both ends of the floor. He's altering shots. He's blocking shots, stealing the ball. He's coming down on offense as a 7-5 player, handling the ball, running the offense half the time. I would like for him to play in the post more, but I understand with his versatility. He's pretty much he's a 3-level scorer. He can hit the mid range. He can hit the three. He can hit the. I mean, obviously he ain't got to even jump the dunk, so we know he can score in the post. Uh, so I think you got a point. And he turned the Spurs around quick. Like if you would have told me the Spurs last year to this year was going to be one of the top seeds in the West and have with 50 wins
And
and
to two seed at that.
two seed really and honestly to be if we being fair, they been whooping on OKC ass the whole year. So
I said they ended up beating them 4 out of 1.
4 out
So
of 5 or 3 out of 4, one or the other. They've yeah. So my thing is, realistically speaking, if we looking at it like that, he's done everything he can possibly do to make his case. Luca been snapping. I ain't gonna lie. He been playing out his mind. So if it came down to just who got hot at the right time, because we know MVP awards change literally week to week, sometimes day to day, depending on how close the race is coming down toward the end of the season. Would it already be in March 25th? Playoffs start what in a week, two or 3 weeks maybe. I think.
yeah, yeah.
So or the play in, sorry, didn't playoffs, but yeah, that motherfucker, he been on a run, bro. Like he really been on some shit. I don't know if he finally just got tired of hearing people talk shit, or if he just tapped in, or he got something going on in his personal life, or bro just decided to put it into the game. But Luka been snapping. I ain't gonna lie. He got the Lakers in a position that none of us really thought they could be in, considering how they looked to start the year earlier in the season. So I mean, all three guys deserved honest, legitimate consideration. If any one of the three of them won, I wouldn't be mad. Like I wouldn't be like, oh man, so and so should have got it. Like it can go either way. Now, if you just want to give it to Luca or Wemby just for the sake of it, because it is so close and Shea already has one, I'm cool with that too. But like I said, all three got a case, all three are valid. But out of those three candidates, he is the best defender out of them. And I believe that at some point, not right this minute, because they're just offensively on a different level. But at some point, he could give you these type of explosive games that we see from a Shea or from a Luca. We can give you 50 or 60 in the game. It can happen. I believe with his skill set, it can happen. So
Yeah. First and foremost, I'll get to some of these comments. Uh, God game is as what's the best football team. So we'll get to football a little later, but man, just stick around. And got Breeze, man, commenting from Facebook, said he in urgent care, couldn't make it tonight, but he tuned in. I hope everything well, my boy. Hope you everything is everything that was usually supposed to be and what it is. But get well soon, bro. If it's you, but if it's a family member, love and prayers to him, bro. But I'm gonna say this about the whole victim and beyond comments. For me personally, I love it, and the reason I love it is because it's bringing back the competitive edge in basketball to me. One thing I would say, I agree with some of the older guys who talk sports. I do agree that I think a lot of these dudes are too cool for my liking, and I'm not saying they don't have to like each other. I mean, it's cool to, you feel me, have mutual respect, or whatever the case may be. But a lot of these dudes are homeboys a lot of times outside the court. Like, they real close. And again, that's not a problem. But to me, it kind of takes away the competitive edge of the game. Because it's like, I'm not trying to go out here, you have more leniency against dudes you like. Like, you just naturally do. That's human nature. So I'm not trying to go out here as a person and drop 60 on my homeboy, because it's like, yeah, I'm going to clown him about it. But at the end of the day, I don't want to embarrass my dog. Like, a lot of people think like that. But on the contrary, someone you don't know, you're not that cool with, who you're just competing against, and for the sake of the love of the game, you're going to give them all you got, tooth and nail. You feel me? So I love that Victor Wembanyama is approaching it the way he is, because he's not trying to make friends. He's not trying to be buddy-buddy with anyone. He simply is going out there and playing the game how he feels it should be played, and he's calling out the criticizers or the voters to say, yo, like, this is a part of the game. What I do is revolutionize and bringing back the position in basketball that it was meant to be played as, in terms of a true center and true rim protector and defender. Like, I'm giving you this on top of the fact I'm giving you 25 a night. Like, so it's like, how am I not the MVP? How should I not be in the league right now? Why should I not be the lead runner? And with all things considered, I mean, he's not wrong, because at the end of the day, the game of basketball is played on both ends, and it's about your impact on the team and the franchise. And as far as we know, this season, speaking alone, I mean, can we really argue any other player has been that more impactful than Victor Wembanyama? I mean, I don't really think we can. I mean, I know the Spurs have a good record without him, and I know some people are going to use that against them, because I believe without him they're 12-4, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But at the same time, you see the difference he makes on the court. You see the presence he brings as that defensive air, as that inside threat, lob threat. The guy who's 7'5" can score on the perimeter, bring centers out the paint to make easier lanes for Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and these guys. So for me personally, man, you can't discount the impact he has, regardless of team record or not. And the facts are the facts. I mean, he goes out and he plays against some of the better centers in the league nightly, and he performs. So for me personally, man, I don't personally think Victor Wembanyama is the rightful MVP this season, because I think this is Luka's award through and through. I thought it would be K's if he didn't hurt, but he got hurt. So I think Luka has the best shot at it, especially with the Lakers catching fire. But we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised either one of those guys won one out of those three. But you got anything else you want to add, Mike? Or you
No,
good?
I do hope Luka get it, just as a Lakers fan. I think with the criticism that he's taken, rightfully so, by the way, it was not unwarranted. I think that he's stepped up and shown that he is who we thought he could be. So I think he definitely should get it. So I'm cool with that.
All right. Well, what's going on, Will? You muted, bro. Oh,
What's
okay.
good with you, Brody? Yeah, I know. I had to unmute. I
Oh
got
no.
noise going on over
Oh no, you good. We was just speaking on the MVP conversation and Victor Wembanyama's recent comments about it. So what are your thoughts on that, bro? You got anything you want to add?
here. I mean, he can feel how he want to feel. I'm sure there's people who think that he deserves to be MVP. Everybody got their own opinion. I think he's been balling. So, I mean, I personally, if you're, if you're in sports and you're competitive like you're supposed to be, and you've been balling at that level, and you feel you deserve to be MVP, speak on it, bro. Like that's how I feel. Like you know what I'm saying, because if you're not gonna push for yourself, bro, who's gonna push for you? You know what I mean? That's my opinion. But I mean, do I personally think that he should be the MVP? I would say no, but I'm not mad if he thinks that.
Okay. Like I was saying with the Will, man, I don't think his case is as strong simply because the missed time, simply because,
Yeah,
like I said, the Spurs have a winning record without him. I know a lot of people are gonna look at that and hold that against them. I don't think that is that big of a, you feel me, determination in terms of most valuable player, because I think his defensive impact is second to none in the league. I think he's already one of the better offensive players in the league. So it's like when you look at the totality of what he is and embodiment of the anchor he is for the Spurs, because like how Mike just said, I mean, he's pretty much helped turn that franchise around in a matter of 2-3 years. And
yeah,
it's not to say the Spurs are bottom feeders. It's a great organization. They know what they're doing over there. They just went through a rough patch. But the moment they drafted him, it just seemed uphill from there. And it doesn't matter of him staying healthy at this point. So I do agree with you, Will. I don't think he's the MVP. I personally don't think he will win it. But if he were to win, I wouldn't be upset about it or anything. I think he's just as talented as anybody in the league right now. So that's just me though. But let's move off into the next topic, man. So there is news and reports saying that the NBA will expand, and they're looking at Seattle and Vegas in particular. A lot of people have been in discussions and talking about the NBA expanding once again. Two major cities that always came up was Vegas and was Seattle. So, Mike, I want to ask you first, my boy. What's your thoughts on the NBA expanding? Do you think it's a good thing? What you think?
I think it's a good thing. I don't feel like Seattle should have ever lost their team to begin with. That was always a good market for basketball, no matter what. I think the Pacific Northwest kind of gets overlooked because you got California on the coast with it. You got other places. You got Vegas on the coast with it, Arizona, places like that. And so people don't really look at that place as a hotbed, but it is. Like they turn out a lot of hoopers, bro. Like Seattle, just Washington in general, that state, Oregon, all of those, they turn out a lot of hoopers, bro. And them boys be ready to go. So I think they deserve a team for sure. I know it was hard when the Supersonics left and moved to OKC or whatever the case is because it just left them with nothing. So I'm glad that this conversation has come back up and it's to the point where it's a real possibility now that it can happen. Vegas, I just feel like, I mean, with all the sports betting and gambling and everything going on in the league and all leagues across the board, that's not really a shock to me. I figured that would happen, especially with the success of the WNBA team in that same city. So it's not surprising, but I think it's good for the league, man. It's gonna generate more revenue, of course. The nostalgia of having the team back in Seattle. Uh, I think they're gonna sell out a lot of games. There's a lot of loyal fans in that area, man. So honestly, if I was them, I would stick with the same name. Like I'd be the Supersonics. I wouldn't change shit. Jerseys make them more modern or whatever for the fans, but like I wouldn't change nothing. Let it rock. I think it's gonna be good.
Well, yeah. Okay. I don't know if Evan's gonna call me or not. On top of it.
It'll make the league more even though, because now that supplemental draft, they're gonna be taking players off different teams off active rosters too. So it's gonna make niggas have to hoop, which I love. So let's see what happens.
Okay. All right. What you got, Will?
All right, I think I also think it's good. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm heavy on the Pittsburgh should have got a team, bro. Listen, I know Philly got a team, but come on, bro. I mean, we are a major sports city already, so I think it would make sense for us to have a basketball team as well.
Okay. I mean, of course you would feel that way as a Pittsburgh guy, but I mean, I think it's a good thing regardless. I think the two major markets they're looking at in Vegas and Seattle. With Seattle, people have been asking for Seattle to get another basketball team for years now. So I think that's pretty much a shoo-in that they were going to be one of the first teams if the league were to expand, would get a team. So I'm not shocked by that at all. And I completely agree with what Mike said about Vegas. Like, bro, with everything that's happening with sports gambling and betting online and stuff like that, it makes perfect sense that the center of it all gets a sports team in that same, vicinity and like city. So for me, I think it's a good thing. I think the league is going to continue to expand. I think you could see a possibility of at least a total of 5 more teams coming into play. I really think that can happen because basketball is pretty much one of the well-renowned and most recognizable and enjoyable games in terms of athletes and sports that we have. So I wouldn't be shocked if they were to expand to yet again another 5 teams. So in my personal opinion, man, I think this is nothing but good things for the league, and I think it's a beautiful thing to always see the game evolving. But we got Breeze commenting though. He said trying to recreate the bad boy Pistons in Pittsburgh. It's crazy. Yeah, that boy probably is for real, man. James Harrison, head coach. Now that is crazy. James Harrison probably played basketball for 1 year just to bully people. Like actual like organized basketball. I can't even see that man trying to do that shit. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all boys, anything else before we move on? All right, so let's go ahead and discuss the play-in, man. So as it stands right now, excuse me. Okay, I ain't got my iPad, but I know okay, let's go through the West. I know the Suns are the 7th seed, correct? If I'm not mistaken. The Suns the 7th seed. The Clippers are what, the 8th seed? Hello, yeah.
Who you talking about? Right?
Nah, the seedings right now.
Let me see.
I know the Suns are the 7th seed. The Clippers the 8th seed, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. The 9th seed might be Golden State. I'm trying to, because I ain't got my iPad on. I can't look at the standings right now.
I'm going to the ESPN app right now to the league.
Yeah, because I think that's the correct order, if I'm not mistaken.
For the Western Conference?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 7 Phoenix, 8 LA, Portland 9, Golden State 10.
Okay, that's what it is. All right, so
damn, I know Portland was
yeah, I completely forgot about Portland.
only one game under 500, bro.
Yeah.
Considering, for them, that's considering how they year started with Chauncey getting locked up and all that other shit. That's not bad for them. For real, bro. I'm just saying, bro. You lose your head coach.
I know, bro. It's just so ridiculous.
Bro, it is. The Lakers don't move all the way up to 3. Damn.
But in terms of the play-in, man, so we got the 4 teams. I want to ask y'all this. I'm going to start with you, Will. Will, who you think would be the 2 teams to come out and actually compete in the playoffs?
Well, I think the only team that could really even be competitive by any means, in my opinion, is the Clippers. I don't really think none of the other teams would be too competitive. But another team that I think, I guess, could potentially make a series interesting would probably be the Suns, because the Warriors are all injury, ridden and everything else. And I don't really know how I feel about the Trailblazers. I mean, they've been better the more the season goes on, but I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily trust them to go in there and do anything.
Yeah, I mean, they got an emerging young guy, Demi. He might put up some numbers in terms of him individually, but that's about it. That's all.
Like as a team, I don't know if I really trust them to go in and do too much.
Yeah, I don't either. Well, what you got, Mike?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the Suns got the best team out of the teams in the play-in. Like out of 7 through 10, the Suns have the best team in my opinion. I mean, I feel like they can do the most, and they would. So if they stay pat and win out or whatever, win the play-in, they'd be the 7th seed. They get the Spurs the first round. They're not going to beat the Spurs, but
damn sure
not going to beat the Spurs at all. But I think Book can get you a game for sure. Maybe still 2, depending on if like jitters just not being there before as far as for San Antonio kick in. I feel like Suns can still win.
Young team, man.
Because they got, Jalen Green been hooping, Book hooping, Dylan Brooks, even though he's fucking annoying, he's still been hooping. I gotta give him his props. So I thought they could still a game too, but for their sake, I wish they was in a different spot, but they could. So, and honestly, they only let me see. I don't know how many games left in the season, but they only 3.5 back of Houston for the 6th seed. So, I mean, right now, winner of that 8th seed to play OKC, you're definitely going home. Spurs is 2. They going to advance. The Lakers is 3. Right now they playing Houston. The way they just been beating on Houston, Houston's definitely going home. Then you got Denver and Minnesota at 4-5. So I mean, these are some good first round matchups, no lie. So
all right, I'll go.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I think the best team. I agree with you, Mike. I think it is the Suns. I think Kawhi Leonard has came back and done a hell of a job pulling the Clippers back together the way he has, though. I know Darius Garland came back, from the injuries or whatever the case may be. He's been playing better. But the things Kawhi Leonard is doing right now, I mean, he's having a career season in terms of scoring. He's shooting the ball well. And I believe the Clippers were the 11th, 12th seed or something along those lines. And he went out and he pretty much willed that team into the position they are now. And he won, I think, like 19 out of 21 games or something like that, something crazy. So it's like the man is putting on the show right now, and I don't think they should be taken lightly. I'm not saying they should be considered contenders or someone who could come out the West. I'm not saying any of that. But that first round, anyone who's coming in the building is not going to want to see number 2 walk through the door, bro. Like he's been on a tear lately, and they have the supporting cast. I'm not to say it's the greatest in the world, but it's decent. I mean, Darius Garland, John Collins, and these some pretty decent guys. They got talent, so it's not. I don't think it would be an easy sweep by any means, or like an easy series if they were to go to OKC, because I think they match up well. But I still think those will lose. But I think it could be a 6-game, 7-game possibly series. But anything else I want to add?
No, bro.
All right, so what about the East, Mike? What's the seeding out there, man? I think the 7. If I'm not mistaken, I literally just looked at them like yesterday.
Yeah, I got it right here, bro. 7 is Philly, 8 is Orlando, 9 is Charlotte, and 10 is Miami.
Okay, so same question. I'm gonna start with you, Will, since you listed them off. Who you think are the best 2 teams that's gonna actually compete in the playoffs?
I think the team that would make it the most competitive of any first round will be the Hornets. I just feel like they've been much better like the latter half of this year. And they've been probably the most cohesive out of all of these other playing teams. And I feel like they have the best overall team chemistry when it comes to, like coaching and all the way down to the players running the schemes properly. And then Melo's just a wild card. I mean, he's hitting shots. He's hitting shots from outside the goddamn arena at this point. Like, bro, this nigga's shooting from Mars,
that's who he's been since high school, bro. So it's not.
I know, but now it seems like every shot falling now, bro. Like, he just
yeah.
him and Buddy who came. Buddy who
we're talking about rookie of the
year. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Boy, they hooping, bro. Them niggas is hooping, bro.
Yeah, Brandon Miller done picked it up too, man. I think
and they got
a lot of people sleeping on
Malik. What the fuck? Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a well built unit. Like they play well together. Like you look at them and you're like, oh, these guys aren't necessarily any of the most talented or best players you would say at any position. But when they get on the court, they know what they're doing. They play well together. They seem to be coached well. Either that or they're just that good of a cohesive unit to overcome poor coaching. So, yeah, I think of any of the teams to go in first round, like I would want to play them the least, I guess I would say.
The only thing with the Hornets is like the same thing I said about the Pistons and the Spurs I said earlier. Like, they just don't have the experience. And that's why I really would not trust them to go into a series and make it interesting. I think they'll compete. I think they'll go out and actually play some decent quarters and put together some good possessions. But I think it's going to take a lot of growing pains from guys like LaMelo, guys like Brandon Miller, because like how you just said, bro, like LaMelo Ball's a wild card. Brandon Miller, I mean, one night he'll give you 18 and 9. Next night he'll give you 12 and 5. He's not consistent enough to the point where he's a dependable third or where you have to be a 2. Because it's like in the league now, you need at least 3 guys who can create shots. You just need it. And I think Brandon Miller has some ways to go. I think, like I said, I think he's improved, but I still think he has some more ways to go. And I think with LaMelo, when LaMelo's your best player and he's off, it's going to be a long night. And
definitely.
So I think, personally speaking, if I had to pick between those 4, I think the most competitive team that could possibly be competitive, I think the Magic could be the most competitive. But it is based off if Paulo Banchero can get back to form, because he's looked better the last couple of weeks. But this whole season, bro, you said what?
Thank God for his sake. He was looking like.
Yeah, he's picked it up these last. He's picked it up these last couple. Yeah, but
I think the only thing that I would say about the Hornets is the one good thing that they have is their star player has his entire pretty much career has been adversity. You know what I mean? Always dealing with pressure since he came up under Lonzo. You know what I mean? And it was always the pressure. Oh, well, he's going to be the best of the family. You know, the eye's been on him. So I think that's one good thing about, you know, going into the playoffs. You know what I mean? You know, for whatever reason, they don't miss it. But, you know, going in, you have somebody who has always dealt with pressure. So it kind of evens that off for him specifically being your star player. I think that's just a little bit helpful.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, what you think, Mike?
I'll say Philly, just because I like that backcourt duo of VJ and Tyrese. So I think that the way they've been hooping, honestly, even with Joel in and out and without Paul George and everything that they've had moving around them 2 have been very consistent. And so I think they can scare a team like you play a Boston or a Nick. Honestly, they're only a game back of the 6th spot. I didn't even know Atlanta was above 500. Atlanta's 40 and 32 in the 6th seed.
Yeah, ever since they traded for Jonathan Kuminga, man, it's been clicking, bro.
So realistically speaking, they can fuck around and end up the 6th seed and play the Knicks in the first round, and nobody trusts the Knicks. So with them being 7 right now, I think Philly's the best team out of Orlando, Charlotte, Miami, and then them, of course. I think Philly's the best team.
That's fair.
I mean, that's cool, but they're not being the Knicks, bro. I hate to tell you.
I mean, I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying nobody trusts the Knicks. Like, you ain't walking around talking about the Knicks going to the conference finals.
They damn sure be in Philly first round. They play Philly.
I would hope so. If they can't beat them first round, shit. I mean,
I can't see them lose. They beat Philly.
Blow the whole fucking team up at that point.
What year that was? They beat Philly. It was the year before last, right?
Yes.
I
think Philly beat them year before last. They beat them last year. I think. I had to double check. I don't want to lie.
I'm about to say they were just in the conference finals.
You know what I'm saying? I think they beat them first round and then beat Celtics, and then lost to Indiana. But I'll double check it.
Yeah, I'm about to say one of these years they beat the Sixers, and that Sixers team, in my personal opinion, was better than the one they have now. So if they were to go out there and lose,
they got a lot of guys slumping. You got a lot of guys offensively not producing shit. Like Josh Hart can't be your 3rd best scorer. Like we just talking about teams need 3. Mikal Bridges has been ass. OG Anunoby has been ass. Josh Hart cannot be your 3rd best player. It don't go well. It don't seem.
I agree for sure. But
Cat should be able to kill with no Embiid. Cat should go off, so it shouldn't be close. But we know how he get. So
I'm about to say because last playoffs, Mikal Bridges took a big step up. He did.
Yeah, and they paid him for it and he earned it. But he can't score more than damn 15 points in a game. It seemed like he been in a slump for like a month and a half.
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, I mean, I think they try to put him in a role that he's not really fit for, bro. Like because you got Jalen Brunson, he's gonna dribble the air out the ball. Like I love Jalen Brunson, but that's just who he is.
He been playing with that man since college. You know he's gonna dribble the air out the ball. You wanted to play with him.
But no. I'm not saying that as an excuse. What I'm saying is I don't think he fits necessarily. His play style necessarily fits what they want to do because he's a shooter, but he's not no sharpshooter. He's not no spot up guy and just stand in the corner or the perimeter and pick your spot. Like, he's a guy that needs the ball in his hands as well to get a rhythm.
Talking about Brunson?
No, I'm talking about Mikal Bridges. And I think that kind of holds him back because he's not necessarily no post-up player. He's not a driver. He's not a slasher. He's decent at those things, but
he's a pure shot creator, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what he is.
He needs the ball in his hands in order to create his own looks. They're trying to create looks for him, and that's not his game. Now, Josh Hart, the reason why Josh Hart is their best third quote unquote offensive option is because that's what Josh Hart does well. He plays off other players. So I think come playoff time when the minutes get restricted and you start to play 8 guys, 9 guys at most, I think it'll be a little better for Mikal Bridges because I think he's going to have to put the ball in his hands because you're not going to want 48 minutes of Jalen Brunson a night dribbling. Like, nah, they're not going to.
I don't want to watch that shit for sure.
And that's what I'm saying. Eventually, the ball is going to leave his hands. And that's I don't know. I think it'll be a little different for postseason. But anything else y'all want to add before we move on?
Nah.
That was Bree said, Will called me a glaze when I said the point is nice.
No, that ain't what happened, bro. I said he was glazing because he was glazing, not because he was just glazing him, bro. That was it.
Bro, you lying. He ain't say that.
Bro was on something. That was dangerous team. Like, all right, bro. All right, take it easy.
Yeah.
They match up well.
If they have to play Boston, they might be, but it's over with.
Well, let's talk about the draft, man. Let's get into some needs for some teams. Needs for some teams. So we got the AFC North up first, man. I want to start with last year's AFC North winner. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers, they on the clock. Well, you the Pittsburgh guy here, man, so I'm going to start with you, bro. What should the Pittsburgh Steelers address in this year's draft?
Everything. Like I don't think there's anything they really shouldn't. I mean, you definitely need to go O-line. You need to get a guard because we let Sam Malu walk. And we definitely need to get a linebacker, an off-ball linebacker. Because Patrick Queen's going to be going next year. I doubt they're going to re-sign him. They're probably going to make Wilson the green dot guy. You know what I mean? And then you need someone who's more of a run stopper compared to like a pass defender because that's more what like Peyton Wilson's game is. Other than those two, I mean, you want to go get another wide receiver to kind of, watch DK and Michael Pittman and kind of help develop him, while he's still young, give him time to learn the playbook, yada, yada. He can come in as whatever, the 3, work his way up if he's that good. And then probably safety because we got a decent bit of older safeties. Probably won't be signing again next year or the year after, depending on when contracts are up, things like that. But, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily worry about going corner. I wouldn't necessarily worry about going tight end or running back. You know what I mean? And there's no quarterback that I feel is worth drafting this year unless you're going, like, late in the draft just for the hell of it. So, yeah, I'd probably say linebacker, O-line, and wide receiver, like the main 3 things.
Okay. I don't know why it's not letting me show this comment on stage. I don't know why. But Curtis Knight has said Rams winning the Super Bowl.
that take was so crazy. It made T leave, bro.
Niggas be wrong. Talking about some 19-0 type shit. Well, that mean they gonna lose the Super Bowl. You play 17 regular season games. So that mean they gonna lose the Super Bowl? Good job, Curtis.
Well, I don't know what just happened, bro.
That bullshit ass take got you up out of here, that's all. Somebody tell Curtis he can't count the 19-0. That mean they gonna lose the Super Bowl. That'll be 20 games.
All right. So
anyway, go ahead. You was asking about what?
Nah, you got it. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Somebody Pittsburgh. We started Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Obviously need a quarterback, but we never know. They're gonna hold that shit hostage till they die. I would say they got a receiver with the trade, so they don't need. I wouldn't say they need that anymore. I would say maybe another corner to go with JPJ.
We just got Jamel Dean, bro.
He old though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, he not that old, bro.
He 30. What he 32?
I don't know.
I think he's like 32.
I don't think
If I'm
he's
wrong
that.
about his age and he's
I
below
don't
30,
really think boys need a receiver either, but you know.
and that's what I said. I don't think they need a receiver. I would say probably another linebacker. You got the interior taken care of with Harmon and the other kid they got the year before, I think, Benton or whatever. Maybe safety. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think safety would be nice. Probably that safety from USC. Ramsey is pretty solid. Or the other safety they got coming out from South Carolina. I think he'll be like another Nick Ward. The way he's tested so far and what based on his tape, he probably could be another version of that. So I mean, who would turn that chess piece down? That'd be nice to have. That's about it though. The O line is okay, I think, once healthy. So I mean, he would know better than me, but I think the O line is decent at best. I mean, they're not like horrible. So
No, our line was good last year. We ranked top 10.
yeah, so O line is fine. Then they cutting tight ends because they got too many, so they don't need another tight end.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro.
They had 6 tight ends and shit in uniform. I don't know what the fuck that was, but they good there. Yeah, so I would just say quarterback, safety, maybe another linebacker. Other than that, I think they all right.
I mean, there ain't really nothing to do at quarterback this year, though. Like,
I mean, you could work. You can get you a what's name and sit. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I would take Drew Aller and just let him sit there.
yeah, come on, bro. You're saying anything, bro.
What do you mean same thing? He literally is there. He's already there.
He's literally garbage, bro.
He's
I'm,
not.
I'm literally, bro.
Honestly, if he don't break his ankle, he might be the number 1 quarterback getting taken in this draft. To be honest,
and that don't say much because none of them are that good, bro.
Fine, but we got one that's still number 1 overall, so it could have been Drew. So if you can get him in the 20s on a discount and sit him, why not?
But we're not drafting Drew Aller, bro.
I didn't say y'all would. I said you need a quarterback, and he's the second best option. So
we're sad as it is, bro. We're gonna rock out with Rodgers again for another year, and then probably wait it out and go draft next year.
I mean, yeah, next year quarterback class will be a little deeper. But
I mean, but again, you run into the same problem with them every year. Are they going to be bad enough to be top 10 to get a fucking quarterback?
Well, I don't think it necessarily really even matters at that point because
you know who come out and who goes back though. Like we didn't like Dante Moore came out and then went back. He would have easily been the second quarterback taken. So he'll come out next year. We assume Arch will come out next year, even though he'll be a junior. He might go back. Really, a lot of the quarterbacks that's going to come out are going to be juniors. Think about it. Like, so if they go back to school, that shit might also be ass next year. It depends. We just assuming they're going to come out.
I mean, if that's the case, then the Steelers will just stick with Will Howard, bro. Because I doubt Aaron Rodgers is going to come back.
Honestly, just play him now then. Shit, he already sat.
Listen, that's what I said, bro. Play Will Howard this year because, I mean, you don't think you're winning.
Worst case scenario, they're bad. At least you'll be bad enough to get a top quarterback next year.
Listen, bro, this is what I said, but
they're good. And the nigga ball out. GMs, bro. You know, next best case, he ball out. Now you don't need shit. You got 3 more years of Will Howard to build a Super Bowl team around him, and then you'll pay him in a few years and call it a day. Shit.
Yeah.
I say play that national champion, man.
We'll see. I mean, personally, I think the biggest need for us is like I just said. I think it's quarterback. I don't personally think they're gonna draft the quarterback. So in terms of what they're gonna do in the draft, I think they will go out and get them another linebacker. I think they're gonna get them a guy that's a down kind of play style. Because I do agree with Will. I think Patrick Queen will be gone after this season. So I think they're going to need another downhill guy who could pretty much play sideline to sideline. And I think safety is going to be another need for them because I know they got Ramsey they converted, and I know they got if I'm not mistaken, is Elijah Campbell, if I'm not mistaken.
No, we got Darnell Savage, Jaquan Brisker, and Deshaun Elliott.
They did sign Brisker. Never mind.
So we got a good safety
room,
room, but we don't have
a
star safety.
Y'all traded for Darnell Savage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brisker can play. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Brisker can play. The only problem is he's inconsistent in coverage, so we got to see how that goes.
True.
So I think safety could be another position to be addressed. And I mean, depending on, because I know Jamel Dean was dealing with some injuries too, but depending on how they feel about his future there, I think they could be in the hunt for a corner late in the draft, someone they could groom and develop. But for me personally, I think those three things are the biggest needs they can address in this draft. But their biggest need, they're not getting out of this draft. I'm not gonna lie, unless they do take the chance on the Ty Simpson or Drew Isla or something like that. Like,
yeah, I mean the reports are saying that they're interested in Ty Simpson. No Diddy, but like kind of just I don't know. I wouldn't waste no draft pick. I mean, you got 6 in the first 3 rounds. I mean, you could literally use that on anything other than a guess of a quarterback. Like I personally wouldn't, but I'm not a GM, so.
I mean, hey, Mike McCarthy in the building, man. He gonna get his quarterback, but we're gonna see.
You ain't lying, bro.
So, next team I want to discuss, man. I want to discuss the Baltimore Ravens. We'll start with you, Mike. Who you think the Ravens gonna go out and look for and get in this? What positions, I should say?
They need a fucking a real receiver for once. My God, like all these old ass, past their prime, recycled ass receivers, they keep trying to get through there. That shit over with, bro. Go get you a number one. It's enough in this draft for real. I ain't gonna lie, they need to trade the fuck up and get one. It's like at this point. Zay Flowers is a midget. That can't be your number one receiver. Bro, 5'8", 5'9" with Cleese Horn. Like they can't be your number one receiver, bro. It's just not a good idea. They need help.
I mean, there's good small receivers, bro. And Zay Flowers put up good numbers last year on the run first team.
Ball every time it matters the most.
No, it's not that Zay Flowers not good. He's not a 1.
He's just not a 1. He's a hell of a 2. He's a 2+. He's just not a 1.
He's a 2+.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a hell of a description, bro.
He's a 2+. He's just not a 1. You know what I'm saying? So like, I would say receiver. I would definitely say they could go corner again too, because Humphrey old.
I ain't gonna lie. That's
Humphrey. They didn't cycle through some bad corners, but Humphrey old as hell. Jair Alexander never played. No, for real. And I'm not being funny because bro had mental health shit going on. So
Bro, I know you're not, bro. That's why it's funny.
It's just like, damn, bro. Like he never played, so that was a wash. Nate Wiggins they took last year. He's okay. Malachi Starks at safety is good. You got Kyle Hamilton, so get you another young corner. Move Marlon Humphrey to safety or fucking off the roster altogether. To be honest, just get you something else, bro. But corner, receiver. I think they solid at linebacker. They solid. They could use a nice edge rusher. I ain't gonna lie. Nice little edge rusher.
They just
signed Henderson, bro.
They signed. Oh, you did right. They signed.
They just gave it $120 million.
That's one.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. Drafting another one would definitely go crazy for that.
Because Henderson, what 30, 32?
Yeah, he old.
So I mean, you got him before. Get you a young boy on a rookie contract that could practice with him.
I mean, they could go that route.
I get it. I mean, but you traded away Owe. He ends up playing better with the Chargers than he ever did with y'all. And then you paid Trey Hendrickson $100 and something million, who's older, or 6 years older than the dude you got rid of. So, I mean, but they definitely need help. They need offensive help. Lamar need help. They lost Likely, so I would look at tight end as well. It's a nice tight end class. You're going to have to replace that because Mark Andrews can't carry it himself. Can't carry the load at receiver himself. Yeah, corner, edge, receiver are the 3 spots they need for sure. Get Lamar, man. Help that man.
What you got, Will?
Their first order of business needs to be shoring up that inside offensive line. Their right guard last year was absolutely pathetic, and they had nobody better than him. And I just think that speaks volumes to the talent they have on that offensive line. I think they need to go get Buddy from Penn State. I can never remember his name. They need to go get him, and corner. I think those are probably the 2 most important that you should go for probably your top 2 draft picks. And then I would also try to get receiver.
Okay. I agree. I do think they need the interior line. I think that's the need for them because not only do you have bad guard play, but you also lost Lindenbaum too. So you lost.
I don't understand not re-signing him. They just not had the money. Or
they don't have the money, bro.
Nah, I think, man,
You just gave Trey Hendrickson all that money. You couldn't give it to Lindenbaugh?
I think they just didn't want to pay him, bro. I think that's what it comes
Which
down
is
to.
fucking insane.
Which don't make sense because he's arguably the best
don't-
young center in the game behind
it-
Creed Humphrey.
No, it don't make sense. I agree.
Like, for real, I don't know what.
I just think they wasn't willing to reset the market for a center, because that's literally what he did. He reset the market with his contract. So I don't think they're willing to do that.
I don't give a team do that to the players, but like,
I mean, listen, I understand not wanting to do something, but now not only is your Super Bowl window closing, but you paid an old edge rusher, fucking everything goddamn on the salary cap, and then you don't have nobody good on your offensive in the interior offensive line. Your left, I don't even know what their left guard's name is. He's not that good.
I think it's like Falaza or some shit.
No, Falalu or Falelu. He was the right guard. He got released.
He was.
They re-signed him again, bro. They brought him back even after releasing him for a year, I think. I'll double check it, bro. I'm pretty sure
he was the right guard, though. That's who I was talking about. Falele or whatever the hell his name is. Ukulele, whatever. Bro, he's trash. So you need to go get your first pick. Needs to be an offensive lineman, an interior offensive lineman. You need someone who is a stud who's going to come in and pause and immediately change the direction of that offensive line.
Yeah, I agree, but I also think the second need for them, though, I think it is receiver, man. I know Lamar Jackson is a top 3 quarterback in the league, and he masks a lot of excuse me, or a lot of the mishaps you have in these positions. But the reality of the situation is you got to throw the ball to somebody, and somebody got to be talented enough to be consistently a best option week in and week out. And they thought they was getting that out of Rashard Bateman. They didn't get nowhere near that. Zay Flowers is good, but he, again, in my opinion, he's not a 1. He's a good 2, but that's it. Then outside of that, you got DeAndre Hopkins on his last legs. You got, who else? It don't even matter. No one else is really worth mentioning. I think it's time to actually go out and get you a legitimate deep threat, someone who could take the top off the defense consistently. And corner, I agree. I think they need help at corner, because outside of Nate Wiggins, who I'm not that big of a fan of either. He's decent, but that's about it. Outside of him, you got nothing, in my opinion. Marlon Humphrey is good, I guess, at slot corner, but he's more, at this point, he's more of a on-the-ball, in-line kind of hybrid revolving corner for them almost. Like, he doesn't seem to really cover dudes at this point. He just picks spots almost. And the other corner position, it's not even – there's no reason to talk about it, whether it was Chidobe Awuzie, whether it was Jair Alexander, who only played 1 game, whoever else you want to name.
He played a game? I thought he didn't play none.
No, I think he played versus Steelers and was getting
He played 1 to 2 games. He did. But you need something there, bro. And I think they got those 3 positions to draft for sure. But I want to move off into the next team, though.
Such a child, bro.
And I want to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals and what I think the Bengals do in order to improve their chances to make it somewhere this season.
7 rounds? How many picks they got? It don't matter. All fucking defense. Every fucking pick needs to be defense, bro.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely.
They need to shore up that offensive line, bro. I'm sorry. The defense is still going to be trash next year. No matter if they spend every pick on defense, it's still going to be trash. You want to know why? Because they're just trash. That's what the Bengals are. They're always trash, bro. But you got to shore up that offensive line. Joe Burrow is back there dying, bro. He's missed like almost half of his career games at this point. Like he had to miss well over a quarter of his career games. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, he's missed like a total of probably like what 2.5, 3 seasons worth of play.
He got the first year, so that was it. Gone. That's 1 full season.
You know what I mean? And then he had that Achilles.
The broken hand was damn near the whole year, except for the last 5 games, and then this year too.
Right, so he's missed way too many games. He's dying back there. Like I do respect the defense, but like if you plan on having Joe Burrow play quarterback for you and even in the near future, you gotta get him some type of offensive lineman. up there.
All right, so take Caden Proctor as your first round pick and draft all defense after that. But you got it. It's bad. It's so fucking hard to watch, bro. I'm so tired of seeing 44, 43 L's. That shit is so fucking stupid. Like, it just looks fucking dumb.
It's real collegiate. Like, it's very collegiate.
Yes, that shit got to be perfect every fucking game. And God forbid he have a turnover, which he really don't do a lot. But God forbid the nigga turn the ball.
He'll have one turnover, and it will be the
it's over, bro. Like, it's like
every
you
drive.
Want to watch the rest of the game. You know it's gonna come down to the game. He'll score again to tie the bitch, and then they're gonna get his shit up again. Like, it's aggravating. You know it's gonna happen already. It's not even worth watching. This shit is annoying. I couldn't be a Bengals fan. Not in public. Not out loud. Niggas would never know.
Not out loud.
Not out loud, bro. I swear to God, niggas would never know, bro.
I'll
be in the crib punching walls and air. Niggas would never hear me out loud.
Hey,
talking about some who they ass is who they are ass. Y'all need to fix it.
That's hilarious.
Crazy because they're really like the Bengals always luck up on good quarterback play, bro. Whether it was Carson Palmer,
quarterbacks and wide receivers, bro, and they can draft D-line fairly well too.
That nigga they drafted in the first round last year. Ass.
Well, that's kind of the exception.
When that nigga was starting to go back to school, he was starting to go back to Texas A&M. They should let his ass go back to school.
Yeah, I didn't like what's his name, Isaiah Stewart. No, what is that nigga's name? His name is Stewart. I'm pretty sure.
Isn't it Shamar Stewart?
There you go. Yeah, I kept saying Isaiah Stewart. That's that nigga who be fighting all the time.
Yeah, it's basketball.
Yeah.
But no, man. I mean, I personally think the Bengals need to draft. I think they need to draft.
So you breaking up, man? Crazy, bro.
I don't know, bro. What's going on, man? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but in the middle of you talking, you were just breaking up, man. Crazy.
How you doing?
It just, I don't know what just happened. But anyway, so I think they need to draft the tackle regardless of the tackle.
Well, man.
What happened, Mike?
It's been crucial.
Mike, mute yourself, bro. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I thought he couldn't hear me. But so I think they need to draft the tackle. I know they re-signed Collins, but I still think you need to shore up something along that line, move pieces around so you can have more than just one good lineman. They need more than one good lineman, bro. I mean, it's just not good. I know they've been trying, it just hasn't worked.
Right.
So they need to go out and get proven young talents. And some of these guys, it's not hard, bro. I say it all the time. Football is not a complicated sport. You watch the film, you turn it on, you see who got good hand placement, good technique, and good balance at the attack point. You don't have to go out and guess because of guys' traits or, physical stature or whatever.
Right.
Just look at the film. Watch it.
Bro, I hate that. And when they draft players because they're on winning teams, like, what does being on a winning team have to do with your individual play, bro? You're about to come into a situation where you're going to be alongside other trash players.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
You need to be good individually, bro. I hate when they do
that.
Bro.
When they talking about culture changes and culture setters and shit, like, that really it do take like one or two dudes though to kind of like start holding motherfuckers accountable. It don't mean it's gonna be a rookie, but depending on the kind of rookie you got, we've seen it happen before. And you just come in and dominate from jump to the point that even the vet's like, all right, we can listen to young boy because he you know what I'm saying, he's doing it. He walking what he talking. It just depends. But with the Bengals,
I mean, outside the offensive line though, bro. I mean, they don't really need to address anything else with the offense and the defense. Right. I mean, they got them a damn good corner. What's my boy?
That rookie last year?
No.
Or he's a second-year guy?
Second-year guy.
Yeah, okay. I know who you're talking about, though. Yeah. He's decent for sure. Like, he improved a lot last year.
Yeah, they got them a pretty damn good corner there. I think Geno Stone picked it up a bit for them, but I think
he's definitely not the answer, though.
Yeah, he's not. I think the first year he was horrible. Last season he picked it up a little.
He could be serviceable if you get either another corner or another safety to play beside him.
That's what I was about to say. They need them some more secondary help, whether it's corner or safety. You go either way, honestly.
And they need linebacker help because Logan Wilson's gone.
Yeah, that's why Mike was saying what he said about just draft defense. I think this is a defensive loaded draft. I'm not gonna lie, like it's a lot of defensive talent coming out. So they
other than a couple running backs and wide receivers, most of the talent is definitely on defense this year.
Yeah, so I think they could have their pickings in terms of whatever they want to decide to address. So it should be a little better than what we've seen in the last 2 years, because giving up 40 points when your offense been on the field, they give you the league with a minute 40 left, and you still lose. That's just unacceptable.
What pick do the Browns have? Are they top 10?
The Browns?
I mean, not
the
the Browns.
top. I'm about to say the Browns top 5. But
yeah, I know the Browns trash.
The Bengals top. I think they top 10. I think they either 10 or 11. They one of them. Okay. I can't remember.
I know they're fairly high up there. I mean, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. If I was them, you gotta go that first pick. If it's not offensive line, it gotta be safety or linebacker. Like, I ain't gonna lie, because you got really no help at those positions.
They gotta take a difference maker. If they're not taking the lineman, they got to take a difference maker at one of those skill positions in their secondary, bro. I just feel like if they were to get like a Caleb Downs in the door, even hell, not even just Caleb Downs, if they were to go out and get them Sony Styles or something like that, someone who could be that, kind of hybrid kind of role of a player who can play.
Yeah, but he probably gonna be gone by the time they pick, though.
Yeah, but they don't have. We've seen the Bengals draft up and trade up and it drafts a lot, so it's not something I would have put past them. So I think they are willing to make the moves to go get guys. It's just a matter of, are you going to get the right ones? That's what it comes down to. But I want to talk about the Browns now, bro. Like, so
everything. Everything other than quarterback and D-line is literally everything. Like, you can go anywhere in the draft.
I think all right, so just to make it priority, what I think they need to prioritize, they need a receiver, bro. They need a receiver. They have a bottom 5 receiver room in the league. If we're being honest, that shit is bad. Like, they need to go out and get them a young receiver. I know Fenton, the tight end they got last season, was pretty good. Good
tight end. Yeah, he's a dog though, for sure.
Yeah, good tight end. But outside of him, you got nothing, bro. I mean, Jerry Jeudy, and let's call a spade at this point. The man of bust. He's not what we thought he was going to be. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know about Bust. Bust is a little harsh, but he's definitely not what people expect him to be. He is known for dropping passes, which is kind of crazy.
I mean, listen, listen, he's literally the Trevor Lawrence of receivers, bro. I mean, outside of like 7 good games out the year before last, that man is ass, bro. Like, he wasn't good with the Broncos. He wasn't good.
Bro, he had that one really good year, finessed that contract, and went right back.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He just like what we said. That's not what you said with Trevor Lawrence, Mike. He didn't even have a good season for real. He had 6 good games, and that made the year. That was it. He went crazy against the Broncos. He had another good game against what team they played after that? I forgot. Damn, who they played. But I remember he went back-to-back games like 150 plus. I remember that. And so it's like, okay, he had a good 6-8 game stretch. After that, bro, he's literally bad, bro. He's not good. And listen, if you want him to be your 2, I guess, whatever. He can't be your 1. He can't be your best guy coming in.
No, hell no. Not if you want your quarterback to survive. The offensive line already ain't that good.
Exactly. So it's like, to me, they have to go out and get them a receiver, dog. They have to. Like, if you want, it don't matter if it's Shador, Deshaun, whoever. Like, if you want the guys to have a chance to actually make plays, bro, you got to get them someone who could consistently create space.
Well, my only question would be, how do we feel about that? Because this exact situation, some people's going to say you should go out and draft a lineman, right? Because Shador was getting absolutely abused back there, even though he had some, time in the pocket. But, we've seen this, and I say this slightly because I don't believe any receiver in this draft is Jamar Chase. We've seen this with the Bengals, and everyone was thinking they were going to take Penny Sewell. Yeah, and they end up taking Jamar Chase, and it's literally done nothing other than the 1 year they made the Super Bowl.
They made the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, but it's done nothing for them since. And let's be realistic, bro. The defense was, I think, in like the 14th-ish range that year heading into the playoffs. So, you know what I mean? It takes more than a receiver. So my question would be, would you rather secure up the O-line or would you rather go grab that number 1 receiver if you're going to go offense? That's my only question. Me personally, I don't think it really matters. I think either way, they're probably still going to be the worst team in the division next year. Who did it? What coach do they got now? Who they got?
Buddy from
I can't remember.
Tom Munkin or something.
It's Tom Munkin.
Oh,
You're right.
yeah, there we
OC.
go. Yeah. So I don't think it's really gonna matter, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And they don't got Jim Schwartz no more. Is he still there or no?
No.
Right. So I'm not trusting their defense to be as good as it was. I mean, you know who Myles Garrett is. You know who Denzel Ward are. I mean, they're pretty much solidified in who they are as players. But their one linebacker, his career is over from what, doctors and everybody else is saying. He wants to come back and play, but medical professionals are saying his career should be over. And Grand Delpit ain't been nothing. I mean, what's his name? Mason Graham, who they drafted on D-line last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he was okay. He was good, but he wasn't like – he didn't seem to be who he thought he was going to be.
Rookie of the year, they linebacker. What was his name?
Cody Schlesinger.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's Schlesinger. There we go. I was thinking, I couldn't think about it.
Yeah, what's his name? The guy retired now. The other linebacker.
Korosu or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he got to retire.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. So like, I just think like, at what point do we value? Because me personally, I don't think there's any really receiver who's like so good that I would take him over really reassuring the offensive line. Like, I think next year you're still going to be trash enough to possibly go get Ryan Williams or what's the other guy's name?
You talking about Jeremiah Smith?
You ain't gonna be that bad. You have to be picking top 3 to 5. That ain't
bro. They are going to be picking top 3 to 5. They need every position on the field other than quarterback in fucking Myles Garrett.
Their defense will win them 2 games they shouldn't win. Like, they always win a game they shouldn't win at all. They
had Jim Schwartz, bro. He's a hell of a DC.
The thing is, they can still end up a top 5 pick team, bro. Like, they're not winning more than 6 games.
You think
especially now against the Ravens? Lamar's probably going to be healthy next year because he's.
I'm saying, you think 6 is low enough?
Look, but you got to think about who's picking top 5 this year. I think Tennessee is going to be better. I think the Raiders are going to be better, and I think who else?
So I'm saying you got Tennessee, the Raiders. You got Tennessee, Raiders, Jets, Cardinals.
The Jets are going to be trash.
The Cardinals and the Jets going to be bad, but outside of them, bro, I mean, the Browns could be right there again.
I guess we'll see, but it's always a team that was good this year that takes a step back too. So we got to factor that in.
They're not taking, but what team?
The Jags could very well end up being nasty.
Bro, the Jags are not going to be a bottom 5 pick. I don't think they're going to be amazing, but I don't think they're going to be a bottom 5 pick.
If we think Tennessee is better, and then we already know Houston should win that.
Who said Tennessee better?
You just said Tennessee was going to be better.
I said they're going to be better. Like,
right, so Tennessee's going to improve, which means they probably could.
I mean, they're going to be better than the Jags, though.
I'm not saying about them being better than the Jags.
No, he just meant better overall, bro.
Yeah, better overall. So they have the potential based on the losses that the Jags have accrued in free agency. Like, they lost Devin Lloyd. That's a big fucking loss. They lost some other pieces that were key players on defense that they should have kept, and they did not. So I don't think they're going to be 12-4 or 12 or 13-4, whatever the fuck they were this year. They're not going to be that again. So,
right. I mean, that's understandable, bro, but I don't think they're going to drop to like 6 and 11.
You still got the Raiders. I mean, we saying the Raiders are going to be better. It's the fucking Raiders.
The Raiders, they're not going to be – I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs. What I'm saying is they're going to be an improvement.
You got the Saints that's going to suck ass. You still got –
No, bro, I don't think so. I don't think the Saints are going to be that bad, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Listen. You got Clint Kubiak coming in for the Raiders. I think he's going to have a much, much better modern-day offensive game plan. I think they're improving the offensive line. They've improved their secondary. They're getting the healthy Brock Bowers back. You're gonna have Astro Gentry with a better improved line in front of him, and you're gonna draft Mendoza, who I believe is a pretty good quarterback. I don't think he's generational or anything like that, but I think
he's straight.
I think he's a pretty good.
Mendoza kind of reminds me of Purdy. Like he's more cerebral than he is arm talent, and there's nothing wrong with that.
He's more athletic. Kirk Cousins for real. Like Kirk put up numbers. He was never a top 5, top 10 quarterback, but he always put up numbers.
Bro, I think Mendoza only had 1 300-yard passing game, bro. So he's not really putting up numbers like that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I think he can put up numbers.
They
were really balanced in Indiana. They was running the shit out the ball for 2. So
Kirk Cousins' arm is much better than Mendoza's, I will say. Like,
you think so?
Yes. Like him coming out of college, absolutely, bro. The velocity, I think the accuracy was better.
Accuracy, yes, I give you that. But I also think, Mendoza was in the 70s percentage-wise completion, so it's not like he's inaccurate. But Kirk was definitely accurate for sure.
I think
Mendoza got a stronger arm.
I'm about to say Kirk Cousins has a better arm for sure in terms of his arm talent. But I think Mendoza has better touch on the ball. I'm not gonna lie. I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'll respect that. You know what I mean? But it's also like when I watch them play, I kind of just like watching early Kirk Cousins play. You know, once he finally started getting his burn because RG3
turned into a twitch.
It's like
that was crazy.
Even though RG3 was definitely the more dynamic player, you definitely saw the difference in the passing game when Kirk Cousins came in. He's definitely more cerebral, I will say,
you're right.
than Mendoza. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with Mendoza though. But I don't see Kirk Cousins in him. I see him more like Brock Purdy.
I'm about to say, I said when we talked about the comparisons, I mean, for me, he reminded me of I agree with the Brock Purdy comp. But I also think he reminded me of more of a Tony Romo-esque kind of player, like a guy that's not overly talented.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, what I will say is Tony. I think maybe the way the mannerisms are, but when Tony Romo, bro, that nigga sling that rock, bro. Like,
no. I think the mentalities are different for sure, but I think in terms of like. When you turn the film on and you see him play the game of football, who do you see? I think I see Tony Romo, bro. I see a little more athletic Tony Romo. But I mean, I think it's all cool for and dandy, but we can all agree the Browns need a lot, to say the least. But
yeah, they need a lot.
I would say Romo was good.
I mean, take Cardinal. Take Cardinal. And if you that bad next year, just take shit. You got a lot of options.
Bro, if they draft Mendoza, they're not drafting the quarterback next year. I can tell you that.
I'm talking about the Browns.
Oh, my fault, bro. I'm tripping.
And then shit, if you ask enough to get your advice, you take your nigga 2 next year.
We're gonna see, man. But hey, we're gonna move off into the. And so, listen. Last segment of the show, man. Listen, we're gonna have something new. We're gonna name players who we believe would be better than the player we're gonna name. So I'm gonna start it off, y'all. I believe I can name one receiver better than JSN.
I could go 3.
All right, how many you go, Mike?
We ain't going nowhere. Like, we not going nowhere. That's it. We ain't go 3.
That's where you can stop.
Man, you think he's the all right?
He's not a top 5 receiver.
But you okay? Listen, bro. Listen, Jets.
Not far.
Look, how many you could get with? How many do you could get?
I can at least do 3. I know that if he's not gonna go, if you're gonna raise it, then.
All right. I mean, I think I
don't know whether you need to raise it.
I think I can get the 5, bro. I think I can get the 5.
Yeah.
I think I can get the 5.
I think I might be able to get the 6, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Ain't a fucking way in hell you getting the 6. Now we on the bullshitting, bro.
All right. Go, hey. Okay, go ahead with it. Let me hear it. I'm not.
Let's see, bro. We got Jets and Chase. Okay. Puka.
I'm
CD,
with that.
GP.
Oh, I'm out. Nah, I'm not giving.
GP,
I can't give you
Niggas
can't
gotta
give you
stop
George
it, bro.
Pickens. I can't give
Neither
you
one
George
of them niggas.
I can't give you George
Stop it.
Pickens.
I can't give you fucking CD pass dropping ass.
Nah, I can give you CD.
I can't. You drop the ball too damn much. I can't.
I think CD outside of last year, the last 2 years, it wouldn't have been an argument. I could give you that.
Okay, we talking about today. We ain't talking about last year.
I'm saying though, like if we're going off of since the moment JSN is into the league to now, I mean, it's only.
I thought we was talking about what we know today. We ain't going back.
We're not, but
okay,
CeeDee Lamb has consistently been a league. This is breakout year. He's had one
today.
That's fine, Mike. He's still
okay. Let me ask y'all a question. For what is this? 10, 20, 26 less receptions. 1793 to 1429. GP averaged a higher yards per catch, about the same though. And he had one less TD on 26 less receptions.
Okay, but JSN had,
and he was a number 2.
That's fine, but JSN also.
No, let's not do that. No, he was the one for most of the year. CD missed a lot of time. Let's not do that.
Well, let's not mention that he led the league in yards and TDs while CD was out.
Okay, well, let's mention the fact that JSN was number 1 in yards with the 32nd in pass attempt.
I'm about to say when he
passed the ball at least.
No, because he was gunning them, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, but they were passed the ball at least. They were 32nd in pass attempts this year. So imagine if that meant
and yet he still had fucking.
So if Sam Darnold would have been middle of the pack like 15, that receiving record is shattered. Even if we put Sam at like 17, 18, but bro, dead last, and you still go for 17 something.
So wait. Will ain't get to the 6. Keep going, bro. I want to hear the rest, bro.
All right, I gotta start over, bro, because I don't even know where I was at. All right.
No, you said Chase. You said Jets, Chase,
CD, Jets,
Puka, GP,
AJ, CD, and I'm taking GP, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
What are you talking about, AJ? AJ who?
Brown.
AJ Doodoo Brown?
Doodoo is crazy.
Man, no,
Doodoo is crazy.
Stop this shit,
Stop.
Bro, you know,
he's been average the last 2 years, bro.
Mike, hold on 1 second.
Average the last 2 years.
Hold on 1 second, bro. I want to make this clear. Number one, I already knew this wasn't going to go good because y'all know how Mike get it about anybody OSU, bro.
Nothing to do with nothing.
Yes, it does, bro. Every time you do this,
nigga.
Bro, you still been advocating for Justin Fields.
You just advocated for GP because he played for the Steelers, nigga. Shut up. What are you talking about?
I didn't. He's a Cowboy now. What do I have to advocate for him for?
Because he played for your team, nigga. I didn't say he played
for
there's
plenty of players that play for the Steelers that I don't advocate.
There's not 6 receivers in the league better than him, bro.
I mean, that's your opinion, bro.
You said GP. Nobody agreed with that. So that would automatically put him at 5. I said he's top 5. I didn't say he was number 1.
And
I give him another 5. I'm not gonna lie.
We can say what we want, but I got to go with my boy Amon Ra too, bro.
Oh shit! Hey, boy, Gino should have been in here, boy.
Listen, bro. All I'm gonna say is Amon Ra has been this guy every single year, bro, and I haven't been putting him top 5. You know what I mean? But I definitely feel like he's in the range, bro.
So you had him above.
This is a 3-time All-Pro, bro. I'm not mad at it.
No, that's fine. He's top 5. I agree with that.
All right, so Mike, where do you rank him? You have him 3rd best in the league, huh?
I got him at 4, absolute worst.
Okay. So who do you
Chase and
have?
Jet at 1 and 2, even though
how do you have Jet is up there if he hasn't done shit this year?
Because T just told me it's about since he came into the league. So I'm not going to hold him.
How you ain't going to have Amon Ra?
I just said Amon Ra. I just said Amon Ra is. He's ahead of him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's the 3 niggas I got ahead of him. Chase, Dennis, Amon Ra, and then I got him.
Look, Lil Breeze said, I literally just said, he said, nigga had one of
Nobody said he was goated, nigga. Stop dragging it. I got Chase and Jettas. You can alternate them 1A, 1B, however you want to flip them. I got Amon-Ra, then I got him, and then whoever.
Bro, he's not better than CD, bro.
He is better than CD, bro.
No, he is not, bro.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Okay.
We talking about one season, bro. CD Lamb just not too long ago put up damn near 1,800 yards while leading the league in touchdowns.
Only 3 of them guys in the top 5 that we've named have won Offensive Player of the Year. Only 3 of them.
That's fine, bro. But listen, let's not start making it feel like accolades. Because I don't remember Devontae Adams out here winning OPOYs, and that nigga was the number 1 receiver for niggas for years.
Okay. Again, the nigga is a top 5 receiver. The other 3 niggas I named, Chase, Jettis, and Amon-Ra, are automatic. Amon-Ra get overlooked because he's playing Detroit. I get it. But bro literally catches pretty much everything. He rarely drops a pass, if ever. That's about it. So, Andy, like you said, 3-time All-Pro. I have to respect it.
I mean, that's fine. That's cool and dandy. I'm still taking CD.
Yeah. So how many you got? He said 6. How many you got?
No, I said.
I think it's about debatable, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. So then, who was your 6, T?
He said 5.
I said 5.
5. Who was your 5?
I mean, shit, we named them. Shit, I think Chase the best in the business. So I got Chase, Jet, CD. Me personally, I'm still taking AJ Brown. I mean, that's me. But after that, I mean, Puka Nacua, I told you I still take Puka too. So
okay.
So hey man, but that was
Hey, tell Breeze he gonna end up in permanent urgent care. He don't stop playing with my name for real, man.
Puka over Jason.
He gonna be in hospice.
I just said
what you said before.
I mean, I said Mike.
You think he's urgent care now? He gonna end up in the morgue. He don't stop playing.
Hey, let's do one more a little more interesting because we only got
pink eye now.
Let's do one a little more interesting. I want to do another one. So, hey, I can name one quarterback better than Sam Darnold. Let's see how far we go.
I can name 8.
Okay. I think I get to 12.
13.
Okay.
I'm like, damn, should I say 14? Is it possible?
Bro, if you think so, go ahead, bro.
I'm trying to think of the quarterbacks, bro. It's only 32 of them.
Bro, just say yes or no, bro, and then T's gonna go.
14. I think I can get 14.
14?
I think, yeah.
Nah, I can't get 15.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get 15 either, bro.
I can't get 15. Go ahead, Mike. Put them up. Who you got?
All right. So we got. I don't know. All right, we got Pat.
Yeah.
Josh, Joe, Lamar. I'll take Iceman. I'll take Caleb over him right now.
That man named Caleb out of the first 5 names. Okay.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm
not giving you Caleb personally.
I'm just naming names. Period. It's not in order. But I'm just naming names.
No, I'm not saying it's order.
I don't know if I'm giving you Caleb Williams either, bro.
So all right. So then y'all don't have to count him, but I'll count him. I think
that's 4.
Baker is still a better player.
Okay, I give you
that. Dak is better. Honestly, is a better player.
Okay.
Even though he asked, Jalen Hurts is a better player.
No,
he's had better. He's had better play. He's had big playoff performances. So I'll respect that.
Y'all both said yeah. So I'm gonna give.
I'm just saying. Everybody healthy, right? Everybody healthy.
Everybody healthy. So you at 7 right now.
I'll take Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
I'll take Matthew Stafford, of course.
Okay, that's 9.
I'll take Jordan Love. It's slight, but I'll take Jordan Love.
I don't know if I'm giving you Jordan Love.
Slight,
I know T is gonna say yeah, so we're gonna count it.
Oh no, it's iffy, man. But For the
I would take Brock over him. I would take.
No, I'm not taking Brock Purdy over him.
I would take Brock over him. Then go AFC because the NFC South. That's it. Ain't nobody else in the South.
All right, that's 11. I give you Brock. That's 11.
All right, so we're at 11.
Go AFC. Justin Herbert.
Okay.
Who else is in the North? Nobody really. We already said John Lamar. The East. Not taking none of them boys. Oh, Drake. I'll take Drake, I guess. I'll give Drake a little love.
Okay,
That's 13.
that's 12. Oh, that's 13. Holy shit, I missed one.
AFC South. I want to say CJ, but he pissed me off, so I'm not gonna say CJ.
No, definitely couldn't. You can never say that, bro.
He played like some dog shit on fire.
He ain't been better than that man for 2 years.
I ain't gonna lie, Bo Nix played good, and then
I'm not giving you Bo Nix. I ain't
Oh no, man!
he was good this year, but he was still relative to.
That might be okay. So Bo might be a friends guy.
We're at 13.
We're at 13. Who did I say that y'all didn't want to give me Caleb? But I counted Caleb, so that would be 14 if I count Caleb. So that would be 14.
Nah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You can't just say no one can.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna take what's the difference between what Jaden did his rookie year and then what Caleb did this year? It's the same thing.
Jane Daniels did it with much less help.
But I say Jaden Daniels did it with a way less superior team, and he actually won.
I can't pick. I don't. It's not. He don't pick his coach in the roster, bro. It's not his job,
bro. But it still affects how good.
We've also seen quarterbacks have that and play like ass. So we're not gonna act like we ain't seen that. The flip side,
they're trash. So they wouldn't.
That doesn't make them any less good or bad, though. That just means they're bad.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna knock you for playing good with talent. That's not your fault. Like,
no, it's not a knock, bro.
No,
it's just how you
I think
evaluate
what we're saying. It's not that we're knocking him, but it's the fact that you just said he did what Jaden Daniels did.
Sam also played with talent. It's not like Sam played with bums. So it's like,
yeah, I understand that.
No, but what we're saying is Jaden Daniels played and put up the same. Matter of fact, he put up really better numbers. If we're being honest, his rookie season.
He was more efficient.
A far less superior team, and he actually made it to the conference finals. I mean,
that's fine, but their rookie seasons, Jaden had the better team. Their sophomore year, Caleb had the better team.
Nah,
who had the better team their rookie year?
Jaden, that Bears team.
No, he had by far the worst defense.
That Bears team.
You think the Bears team was not better than a competitive
team? The Bears team last year was awful.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Last year, nigga, his rookie that Bears team sucked.
The only bad position group they had was the offensive line, which is a big thing. Don't get me wrong, but they had a good secondary. They had good linebackers. They had okay pass rushers.
What is okay? They went
out and drafted Rome Medusa and went and got Keenan Allen. What are we talking about? That was a good team. They had a good team. But he came into a situation where it was one of the most talented situations a number one pick has ever seen. What are we saying?
That team wasn't good total overall.
They were better than that Washington team. That's my point.
Didn't look like it. What did you watch that made
What?
What are you talking about? They were terrible.
I watched Caleb Williams be the most inaccurate quarterback in the league. That's what I watched.
I also watched him get knocked upside his head 60-some fucking times.
Yeah, we saw that with Jaden Daniels too.
Exactly. What are we saying? Right? Like, it's the same shit.
He fucking.
I literally just said their rookie seasons. Jaden had.
All right. Either way, bro, we getting off topic, bro. You still need another player.
You got the 13.
And no, Justin Fields, no.
It was definitely not going to be Aaron Rodgers or Will Howard. You got to worry about that either.
Yeah, didn't say it was, bro. I wasn't going to say them either.
What divisions did not cover?
Man, it's somebody you ain't named yet. I'm surprised.
I know, and that's why I'm like retracing. So AFC North we covered.
The way you was caping for that boy about 2-3 months ago.
One person I was caping for that you was talking crazy about was Bo Nix, and I already said it.
No, it wasn't Bo Nix. It was
somebody else.
Yes.
All right. So AFC North, I covered that. It's just Joe and Lamar. AFC East is just.
First, I'm talking about in the NFC.
NFC.
Yeah.
What division?
He went Green Bay.
Malik?
No. It's Jared Goff.
Oh no, for sure, definitely Goff, 100%. Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm giving you Jared Goff, man.
Why?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Y'all talking about production? He's
I ain't
very.
gonna lie, man. Mm.
Why? What's wrong with Jared Goff? Has been productive.
It's close. I'll give you Jared Goff for argument's sake, but it's close.
He's
Like, it's
productive.
close.
He's extremely productive. Bro.
The production does speak for itself, I will say.
I mean, it does.
But
I mean, he may not be the.
But I do have to knock him for how I think he underperforms in the playoffs.
I mean, we said the same thing about Sam until this year.
No, we didn't. Last year he was
I just
all right.
Got to the playoffs last year, was 14-3 and got smoked that first game.
Personally, I think Jared Goff is a byproduct of the situation.
So then, what would that make Sam?
No, I agree with that. I just think
aren't all quarterbacks, except for like maybe 3 quarterbacks for real, aren't all other quarterbacks like system?
I don't agree with that. But I think Sam Darnold was just the better player. I think they both. I think you can say both of them are products of their systems.
I think it's 4 dudes that's not system dudes, bro.
No, I wouldn't say Sam Darnold's just a better player, bro.
He's not.
I mean,
there's only 4 guys from our system.
I mean, I think Jared Goff has a look. I think he's a better processor, and he's like in terms of like reading defense.
Better processor. He got better touch, and he's more accurate.
And
those are low key the most 3 important things because a lot of quarterbacks don't even.
I want to say he's more accurate, cool, but I don't agree with touch.
He's definitely more accurate.
You don't agree with touch?
No. I said he's more accurate. I could give you that.
He has better touch.
Bro, he definitely got better touch. Bro.
I don't know about that, man.
Bro, Sam Darnold be trying to put it over a linebacker and throw it right into his mitt, bro.
That's because a part of doing that is you willing to take chances, bro. Jared Goff takes literally check downs after check down and underneath routes to Amara, bro. He rarely pushes the ball down the field.
Man, that was his fault for taking what's open, bro.
I'm not saying it's his fault
because there was years where Brady did that.
But the difference is Brady was willing to take the chances. Jared Goff literally is not. That's the reason why the Lions cannot get their offense open with J-Mo, because they have a quarterback that refuses to take those shots. He just doesn't do it.
I mean, that's fair. I think it's less about taking shots, more about he knows his arm ain't that strong.
That's the reason that nigga not that good.
I don't know. I think. I mean, literally, we got 2 years of Sam Darnold production versus at least 4 or 5 consistent years of production from Jared.
And that's cool. That's fine and dandy.
It should be more than fine and dandy. That's the evidence.
But what I'm saying, no, I'm not knocking the production. The numbers are the numbers. What I'm saying is, when we see Jared Goff in situations where he needs to make certain throws that isn't necessarily open, but you can throw a guy open, he consistently does not do it. And I think Sam Darnold, when you put him in those situations, I'm not saying he always make the throws because he don't, but he will make them more than Jared Goff does. And that's on top of the fact he has better arm talent. I think he's definitely more athletic with a better pocket awareness. I think he's just a better overall talent at the position and a better player.
I mean, being more athletic than Jared Goff is not saying much.
Exactly. That's another reason why Jared Goff is like, that's not saying a whole lot, bro. But that's another reason why he's not that good.
One thing I will say, though, for this argument's sake, is Jared Goff has played with much more talent. Other than these past 2 years.
Debatable, of course.
Yeah. So that's why I said I'll give you the Jared Goff pick for argument's sake. But that one I think is actually very debatable. Like that's a hell of a debate right
there. Hey man. Hey, I guess you got a 14, but I guess
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Took some work, man. Took some bag work, but we got that, man.
Yeah. That was a swell 14. Hey, question. Okay? There was this debate on Facebook. Is Derrick Henry a power back, bro?
A power back?
Yes, like a power back.
No,
I don't see him with some breakaway speed. He's definitely gotten away from defenders.
I mean, there's power backs with breakaway speed, but do you think he's a power back?
He's more of a like a one cut kind of guy, like just slashing back. Like he sees the holes and takes it. Like he's not running through anyone. Like not consistently, at least. Like that's not.
Because my question to them was, what makes you a power back? When I think power back, I think guys like Brandon Jacobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's definitely. That's the case. He's
Yeah,
definitely.
like Marshawn Lynch, Earl Campbell,
Like,
people who are like putting pain to your body when they run into you.
I mean,
Like what I will say is
You-
Derrick Henry is just a humongous
you could
human
name
being,
LeGarrette Blunt.
and of course he's going to carry you while you try to tackle him. But I feel like when I watch him run compared to guys you actually consider power backs, I just feel like there's a difference. Like if you get what I'm saying.
No, I agree. I don't think he's I think he has power, of course, too, because he's a big dude. I mean, he's 6'3", 230, so of course. But I think a lot of people get lost in the stiff arms, his size and demeanor, and they just see that and think automatically this guy has to be an abuser, a bruiser kind of back because his stature and things of that nature. But the reality is you don't really see Derrick Henry take hits or give hits. Like you see him run out of bounds a lot, you see him go down, you see him, break away and make defenders like shake off him basically with a stiff arm or like a side step here and there. But he's not running through guys traditionally. Like you don't really see that from him. Like guys who I think are power backs, when I think of power backs, I think of Adrian Peterson, even though he was all around back to me. You could look at LeGarrette Blunt.
But you could see the power when he ran, though.
Exactly. Like you could look at LeGarrette Blunt, who was one of the more, downhill runners. He in your face, like you're gonna have to tackle me straight up. And Earl Campbell, Jerome Bettis, like those are the guys I think of. I don't think of Derrick Henry. And there's no slight to him. He's a great back at the end of the day. But he's not a power back in my opinion.
All right. I was thinking that too, but
I don't know what you would put him as though. Like
he's all around back. I mean, he was Adrian Peterson was.
That's fair.
Because he's not a finesse back. He's not a power back. He's not no receiver, third down specialist. He's an all around running back. Like the only thing he don't do at a high level is
he's a stiff arm specialist.
Yeah, that shit. You talking about putting pain on one first? That shit.
He puts embarrassment to people. Like
no, I'm about to say that shit. Embarrassment is
it'll hurt your pride.
Yeah, it would for sure. But hey, man, listen, man. That'll be it for the show tonight. We did hit the hour 30 mark, man. I appreciate those tuning in who did tune in once again. I will be posting more on TikTok. I'm gonna start going live on TikTok when we do the show, man. I need to get the equipment. I ordered a laptop, so hopefully that comes soon. So until then, if y'all know already, y'all go ahead and hit like, subscribe on the channel, man. Hit that bell notification whenever we go live. You will be notified. And remember to follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. As you know, I'm on YouTube. LastWord Productions, the handle across the board. Be sure to follow. When you do follow, let me know. Get your name put in the hat to possibly win either a signed basketball or some LastWord merchandise. So before we head out, anything y'all boys want to add?
Pittsburgh Steelers 2026 Super Bowl champions.
It's not happening, man. Go Lakers.
Crazy. But all right, man.